Every viral royal story follows a familiar pattern. A vague palace insider claim. An emotional headline with words like finally, exposed, or bombshell. A rush of reaction before verification. Algorithms do the rest. This particular rumor appears to have grown from online speculation, fan theories, and exaggerated commentary, not official palace announcements. Before we continue, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell for updates. But that didn't stop it from spreading. Why? Because it taps into three powerful psychological triggers. Conflict, us versus them. Authority, a king making a final decision. Validation, see? I was right all along. Once those buttons are pressed, logic steps aside. And suddenly, a hypothetical becomes a fact in the court of public opinion. But here's the real question. Backhand index pointing right, why are people so eager to believe this story? The title's obsession, why do we care so much? Performing arts. Crowns, labels, and the human need for status. Let's be honest for a second. Royal titles don't affect our daily lives. They don't change our rent, our grades, or our grocery bills. So why do we obsess? Because titles represent belonging, legitimacy, and power. For centuries, titles meant protection, privilege, identity. And in modern celebrity culture, they mean branding. Whether people love or dislike Meghan Markle, many agree on one thing. Backhand index pointing right, everything she does is interpreted through a symbolic lens. So when rumors suggest title requests, title removals, title negotiations, it stops being about protocol and starts feeling like a moral judgment. And the internet loves moral judgments. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Most people arguing online don't actually know how royal titles work. Which brings us to the next curiosity-inducing question. Can a king just strip titles like that? Thinking face. The reality is less dramatic, but way more interesting. Contrary to viral belief, royal titles aren't revoked on a whim. They involve legal frameworks, parliamentary processes, constitutional limits. Even monarchs have rules. That doesn't mean titles can't change, but it does mean the real process is slow, procedural, and painfully unviral. So why does the internet imagine it like a dramatic Netflix scene? Because we've been trained by storytelling, not reality. We expect a showdown, a final decree, a villain defeated. But real power often looks boring, and boring doesn't trend. Still, the rumor persists because it satisfies an emotional craving, which leads us to the most explosive part of the narrative. Section 4. The fake children claim. Why this line crossed a new boundary, police Garlight, and why even rumor lovers felt uncomfortable. Here's where many readers paused. Not laughed, not cheered, paused. The claim that Archie and Lilibet are somehow fake didn't just stir drama. It triggered discomfort, even among people critical of Meghan. Why? Because children represent innocence. Dragging them into online warfare feels off. And subconsciously, many people recognize something important. Backhand index pointing right, this wasn't about accountability anymore. It was about dehumanization. That's usually the moment when gossip stops being entertaining and starts being troubling. So why did some corners of the internet push it anyway? Because extreme claims cut through noise, generate outrage, drive clicks. Outrage is profitable, but outrage also has consequences. Which brings us to a powerful aha moment. The real battle isn't Meghan versus the monarchy. It's attention versus truth, brain high voltage. Here's the big realization most people miss. This story thrives whether it's true or not. Because in the attention economy, emotion beats accuracy, speed beats verification, reaction beats reflection, and we're all participants. Every share, every angry comment, every "can you believe this?" We feed the machine. That doesn't make us bad people. It makes us human. But it does raise a crucial question. Backhand index pointing right, how do we stay informed without becoming manipulated? 5 smart ways to consume celebrity news without losing your mind shield. Actionable tips you can use today. Let's turn this chaos into clarity. Pause before you react. If a headline makes you angry in under 3 seconds, it's designed to separate reported from speculated. Words like allegedly, sources say, and could matter. Ask, who benefits from me believing this? Clicks, views, validation. Protect children from adult narratives. If a story drags kids into drama, that's a red flag. Remember, Public figures are still human. Criticism is fair. Dehumanization isn't necessary. These habits don't make you boring. They make you powerful. And that power leads us to the final takeaway. Why this story says more about our era than any royal family eyes. The mirror we don't like looking into. Whether you believe the rumor, reject it, or just enjoy the spectacle, this moment reveals something profound. We are living in a time where stories travel faster than facts. Emotion outpaces evidence, and identity wars replace curiosity. The monarchy is just the stage. The real drama is how we process information, and the choice we all face is simple. Backhand index pointing right, do we want to be entertained or informed? Sometimes we can be both, but only if we're intentional. The final call to action, Rocket. Your voice matters more than you think. So now it's your turn. Speech balloon, what do you think? Do viral royal stories go too far? Should children be off limits in public narratives? How do you decide what to believe online? Backhand index pointing down, drop your thoughts in the comments. Outbox Stray, share this article with someone who loves royal drama, but also values clarity. Red heart, and if this gave you an aha moment, stick around. Conversations like this matter, because in a world full of noise,